Does this actually iterate through it backwards? Where's my goal machine? Yes, it does. Okay. So for each thing, we're going to clear the area. The area is going to be the area. Then we want to do a place building task. And we're going to do type equals self.type. Position equals self.position. And then direction self.direction. Okay. You should set both to right bottom. I did set them all to right bottom. How the hell did I do that? My god, what is happening to me today? Thanks, Psycho. You the man. I guess I'm assuming that you're a man because your name is Psycho Boy, but you're the non-gender specific person. Thanks. Okay, so we get a place building task. Let's make that a build building task. Let's make sure we have build building task in scope. Let's make sure the build building task has access to the other things. We don't need inventories, we don't need that. We do need place building and clear area. No, what? Capital T. Okay. Okay, so now, according to my main thing here, I'm going to build the stone furnace at 1010, and it should go there, clear out trees, and everything should work. The other thing that we could do, since we now know that it's simple entities as well as trees, is we could go back to the clear area task, and we could actually create this, make this entity list encapsulate both tree and simple entity, but we'll do that later. Ah, yes. Build building task not found, no such file. Of course, because it's underscore. I'm using my new underscored paradigm. Ooh, leave that there. Okay. It wouldn't be a real go at it if it didn't crash the first time. Okay, no trees, so system kind of works. Try again. Give me some trees. Come on, Factorio. Normally you give me like a fucking forest. Really? How many rolls am I going to have to do before I find a map with trees? Bummer, dude. So I think now I can't place because of water tiles, and that is going to be less of a problem because my module... Here we go, this will work, right? Cut down tree. No? No? Nothing? Interesting. So this tree was still colliding, and so I couldn't place it. But it wasn't counting as a collision. Okay, so maybe I do need to add some margin around it. I guess. So show me the collision rectangle. Oh god. Show me the collision rectangle in it. Hey, so the task is not ended, so I can't pick it up. Womp womp. Okay. So the place building task is apparently Yes, not doing this. Is not being achieved. Okay, so we keep trying, and then if we place, can I just return here? Placed. Entity is not nil. This is the entity, that's the nil. Okay, let's try that. So I want to be able to pick up the furnace. This is the worst I've seen. It's probably why Reddit actually banned it. Okay, so we can place it down. Still can't pick it up. Why is my task not finished? Is this not equal nil? Giving me the wrong... Shiny new donkey to the man who knows why this is not working. Are you adding a new task after placing the furnace? Good question, I'm a sag. Are you about to own yourself a shiny new donkey? You know what? You totally are. There we go. Now we've completed all the goals. Alright, I'm a sag. You're now competing with Psycho for MVP status. Alright. So yeah, this collision box is what I'm usually measuring. Let me see if I can find a tree where the collision box... Yeah, so like here. The collision boxes would intersect there, so it should prevent me. It should prevent me from actually, like. Should prevent me from placing it, which it does. But I don't know why it wouldn't try to clear that area. Like. I guess I'll just add a buffer, or I could use a selection box instead of the collision box. That'll work. Place building, build building. There it is. The only issue with this is that we might get into some weird issues when we're building our own stuff near our own other stuff. Okay. Now give me a map with trees where I'm trying to build this thing. Ah, Factorio, I love you. Today. No? No? Not happy about it? Okay, so let's see if this is the one. That was the one. So yeah, again, we have this area, and he's not clearing that area. Maybe that entity is not inside that area? It must mean that for the area search, it must look for the positions and not the hitboxes. What I need is any entity with a hitbox that hits this hitbox. Okay, so maybe I need to add padding. Half of whatever like a rock's hitbox is, the biggest hitbox of an entity that's collidable. This is gonna get really, really freaking complicated. Psycho, having a one-tile margin is going to make things cleaner looking anyway, and it goes towards playing like a human to clear more than you need to. That's true. It's going to get really freaking complicated when we're trying to like clear space and there's other parts of the factory nearby, because you probably never want to clear out your own factory. And you might want to put like two factory like assemblers next to each other. I guess for now we could do it. We'll just add a one-tile margin on all four sides. Team? Did I do that backwards? I don't think so. Okay. One thing that I have wanted to do for a little while is to have the tasks have a toString function, so they'll print out like what they are and what they're trying to do. And then have the goal machine update the goal based on that task. So that would be a nice little debug tool here. I'm just going to restart for now because I don't think I totally broke it. I think it's just maybe a weird map setup. Of course, there's nothing to mine. Let's turn off the hitboxes. Okay, that looks good. Now I think the problem is I was in the way? Nope, I'm not in the way. Alright, who wants to guess which tree it is that's preventing me from placing this? I mean, I guess since I cleared those two trees, it could be that one. Nope. That guy was in the way? What? In what universe? There is no way that would the tree that like left its corpse here was in the way of this the stone furnace being placed there. That is not a real thing. This thing's so far away. It's like 2 whole squares away. I could understand if I was trying to put it here. I would be okay with that. But to go down here, that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just gonna do a couple more, make sure it's like kind of making sense and that wasn't a weird anomaly. MSAG, try clearing trees and stones first, and then do a can place check. Guessing non-overlapping machines would be handled before starting the task as well. Yes. So I am